Hi travelers, Tara here, Hidden Lotus Tarot, and today is August 1st, 2016. I would like to thank all of my new subscribers that have come aboard and welcome. I hope you stick around, and I hope that I am able to provide you with some kind of counsel and guidance and advice as you need it. Please, I ask that you share and like my channel as you see fit. Um, I'm going to come to you starting today with, I'm going to do an experiment for the entire month of August. So that's the experiment is I'm either going to come every day or every 2 days and bring you guys a reading for the entire month of August. And I would like to get, as we go along, your feedback on that. You can simply email me and let me know how you like it or how you don't like it or whatever the case may be. Please remember that I offer phone readings, video readings, and I also have Akashic Records readings. So if you need to get in touch with me, if you consider booking either one of those readings, I have prepaid tarot bundles, which are great. And that is for those people who, I have one client who consistently purchases a reading like once every month. And so that's what the prepaid bundles are for. You can pay up ahead of time, and then you come back and schedule the readings as you need them. In a sense, it's a little bit cheaper than purchasing every time that you do one. I think, for instance, the 60-minute package, the first reading is at, I forget what, and then it's $50 after that, and then it's $40 after that. So if you want to go over and take a look at the website, you will be able to click on the little white eye where it says more information in the right hand corner of the video. If you click on that, it will take you directly over to the website. My website address is in the about box section of the channel, and it'll also be below the description box. So as I was explaining to you guys, oh, cards are flying out already. We're about to move into eclipse season. We have an eclipse coming up, I think, on the 18th of August. And this will be the first of the series of eclipses running across the Leo Aquarius axis. And that runs until, I think, 2019. Because what happens is, 1 year they start a new cycle of eclipses, but they will also travel back to the previous degrees of the year before where there were eclipses occurring. So as we know, eclipses obscure things, they hide things, and so sometimes you have to wait 3 to 6 months on the other side to see how that's going to play out. So, it's always advised that you don't make any major decisions around eclipses. Eclipses also deal with triangle things or things of three. This is where sometimes information will come to light, but it's going to be difficult to make decisions because you don't have all of the information. Let's see. Mercury goes retrograde at the end of August on the 30th. So wow. And so I'm just going to try to get us through the month of August, and we're just going to do open readings. As I say, every 1 to 2 days. More than likely, it will be every 2 days. I'll bring you guys a reading. If it's on a third day, don't be all upset asking me where the readings are. They will be coming. So those people who have gotten, there's one person I have not heard from, Diva Pimp. I have not heard from you. Your update on your Akashic records. I would really like to know how you're doing. So if you see this, please email me and let me know how it's going for you. All of you people who are purchasing video readings, I want to thank you so much. Because I was complaining, ain't nobody buying it. There, folks are asking, but nobody's purchasing. So I want to thank you. I do like to provide products that are helpful and useful to people. Someone contacted me. I do not provide strictly audio. I do not. However, if you purchase a phone reading and you yourself would like to record the phone reading as we're going along, you are free to do so. But I do not offer audio only. That might be something I'll consider, but first I have to have find a program that will be compatible with everybody's devices. So, that's always an issue. I have with me today the Radiant White. I also have the Sibilas, and I do have the Neapolitans in case we need any further clarification. We're going to do a Hidden Lotus spread today, and this is just to see kind of what's happening, what energies are going on this first day of August 2016. I cannot believe that we are already in the 8th month of 2016. It's ridiculously going fast. I tell you what. All right. Struggle, internal conflict. We have the Seven of Wands. This is our focus. Wow. Wow. I'm going to lay out 2 more cards. Queen of Swords underneath the deck. And we'll see how she plays in. Right in the center with the Seven of Wands. The cards are the Seven of Wands, the Temperance, the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Five of Coins, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, the Four of Cups, and then I have the Six of Coins. This is 4 cup cards, 3 wands cards, 2 coins cards, 2 major arcanas, and then a swords. I think for some of you, and remember this is a general reading, so the messages will not apply to everyone, but I think for some of you, you are going through a time period perhaps of some type of questioning or internal conflict. This is what that Seven of Wands tells me. It kind of has the flavor of some type of confusion. Actually, I have, 3 wands, 1, 2, 3. We go from a 2 to a 7 to a 9. Some of you are going through, I think something has occurred. Something in a partnership or relationship has occurred, and it has created this atmosphere of perhaps, and this represents fire, and we are going into the eclipse of, and then I know Mars moves in or goes to or moves someplace, and then there's another thing coming into Sagittarius. So this is a lot of fire energy here, okay? And this also represents Mars in Leo, the time frame, which is August 12th through the 22nd. So this could be a pivotal time for some of you out there. So if this has not occurred for you, this may be coming up. These are simply energies that I'm reading. Basically, this is speaking to me that something has occurred in a relationship or partnership whereby there is there's conflicting emotions going on, or maybe there are conflicting ideas, or conflicts in terms of what you wanted, what you expected to happen, and what actually happened, or what you would like to have happen. I have a time frame of waiting. This is Sagittarius, the Temperance card, and this is really a moment of healing, okay, of trying to regain your emotional balance, or just regain your balance altogether. I think there's a decision that needs to be made about this relationship issue. And for some of you, this could very well be that a third party has come in, or it is an offer has been presented to you. I have the page here. And the Two of Wands is kind of like, do I go forward or do I stay where I'm at? And this is why the 7 has come up, okay? I can see here the juxtaposition of the 9 over the 2, that for some of you, you are conflicted because perhaps in the past, there have been some things that really did not go well for you. So perhaps this is, oh, I remember what happened last time that I tried to do this and, it really didn't go well. I got burned. Um, because I see here across the way, I have a page of cups and a 5 of coins. So this could literally be a new element, emotional element coming in, but that there was a loss associated with this new emotional element that has presented itself here. It does come underneath the 2 of cups. So to me, what this tells me is that there was a relationship or partnership issue, okay? And perhaps there was some contemplation of moving forward or taking it to the next level when suddenly something else has come into the picture. Now, this could be maybe that some of you had to move or travel away. I don't know. The person is standing on a beach scene. So maybe some of you had to move because a work issue came in. Okay. We see that this is a 5 of Pentacles. So that means it's not a total loss, but that there is a loss of some sort, at least a perception of having lost something of value. Maybe this is arriving in that new place and not exactly sure where you're supposed to go and you're on guard. But then I have this Emperor here in the center, and I'm not quite sure what the Emperor is trying to tell me. But as you can see, I go from a 9 of Wands over to the 9 of Cups. So that's 2 9s. I have 2 2s. I have 2 9s. And the going from a feeling of being wounded or just trying to persevere in whatever your endeavors are, what I end up getting is that there is something beneficial that comes out of this, some sort of wish, whatever that could be. Here, if I look on the diagonal, it is associated with this relationship or partnership. Some of you indeed have walked away from a situation or a partnership, and you're still not quite sure how to handle that. You're still trying to heal from that or get over that or understand what it was. There's still a lot of passion and emotion behind this. I have the 3 of the 4 suits representing the cups, the coins, and the wands. This new element that's come in, but there is something positive that is associated with this new element, even if you had to walk away or someone walked away from you. But then we arrive at this 4 of Cups. So, and falling underneath the 9, this tells me that whatever this thing is, this new element, some of you are not having it. You're not satisfied with whatever's being offered to you. Okay, as if this is saying it's a consolation prize. But yet, on the opposite side, some of you have decided or will be deciding to perhaps walk away. The notion of the wish, I don't know how that plays in, but nevertheless, again, we arrive at a place where there's some kind of balance and a regaining of the 1 coin that you lost and having to move away from this situation. Now, I don't know how the Queen plays in. I don't know how the Emperor plays in. So let's take a look with the Sibilas to see if we can get some further clarification here. I want to look at the 2 of Wands, because that card can be very, very antagonistic in the sense that, you have 2 options, but you're not sure which option is the best option for you. Okay? We can see that there is some kind of emotional satisfaction or some type of emotional gain from that. Okay? And I don't know if this is one person has made an offer to the other person, or one person is waiting for an offer to come to them. I'm not exactly sure how this is doing. Remember, we got the hidden element underneath as well. So we're going to take a look at that. I want to look at the 2 of Wands first. What is this contemplation, this idea of planning something, trying to plan something or trying to make plans, but not sure exactly how you're supposed to formulate those plans or how those plans are going to turn out. It is a 2. And I could say in one respect that there very well could be something that comes out that's not exactly what you expect it to be, which is perhaps why this 4 has come out, of not being satisfied with that offer. Pardon me, let me get some water. And this could simply be a matter of you trying to come to terms or come to grips or questioning what it is that you want for yourself. I do have the 7 in the center. That's an internal conflict. Now, oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. It's exactly what I said. Now I want you to pay close attention. Dispiacere, the tears, the anxiety, the worry, the sadness. Well, not the sadness, but the tears and the worry. Fortuna, okay, a fortunate event, which we know it's not fortunate if you're over here doing this. And then the Morte card. So indeed, this tells me that there is some decision that needs to be made that is bringing you extreme worry. In one sense, it's a fortunate event and it brings about some type of ending. But again, as we know, the endings are always beginnings. Here it's borne out by this 9 of Cups. Okay. So my next question would be, is this related to either this Emperor or is it related to the Page? So now let's see what the Page of Cups has to say. What is this new element that has been introduced? Because even here on this vertical, the 2 of Cups, the Page of Cups, and then we go to the 9 of Wands and then a 4 of Cups. Maybe some of you, there was supposed to be an engagement. Maybe it has been delayed in some respect. Or maybe you thought someone was going to propose to you. That has not happened yet. I don't get a lot of outside influences on this. I only have 1 5. So this is really, maybe some of you, maybe somebody's proposed to you and all of a sudden you're second guessing whether or not you want to go through with the engagement or the commitment in terms of what that means for you. Maybe it is because we have all of this fire. Fire is a very spirited sign. Sagittarius is all about freedom. So maybe some of you are trying to decide, what is it I'm going to have to give up? You know, I don't want to give up my independence and my freedom. The Page. Yes. In a sense, that's what it says, that there was a plan made to go forward with some type of bond or union. Okay, now this could be in a job, this could be in a professional relationship, but the element was introduced, the offer was made, and someone's like, man, I can't forget about what happened the last time this came up. Okay, so this is kind of a blocking. Remember, I said that 9 of Wands. I remember what happened the last time. And so there's pause being given here. I don't know if this is on, these 2 cards are male, so perhaps it is a male who is going through this time frame. I don't know, you know, because this is someone who can't forget the past. That's why he's there visiting that damn tombstone. Okay, but this is on the other side of this. Now, let's take a look at what the Emperor, let's see what the 5 has to say. The 5 of Coins. Wow. The card of isolation, walking away, of feeling cut off, of not being able really to see the blessings in the situation. You're so caught up in, I don't know, other things perhaps, because this is what the Pentacles, the material plane, you're so caught up in other things that you're not taking the time out to really give weight and thought to what is going on the inside. That's why we have this conflict here, this internal conflict. And what I have is falsità, donna de servizio, and the prigione. Now, she is a positive card. Always. She does nothing but come in to help. But yet I have these 2 somewhat, this is a very negative card. And this can be too, because it indicates someone being stuck in some way, shape, or form. And even themselves perhaps feeling isolated and stuck in the situation where they are because they can't extricate themselves. So my question is, Is this a deception? Okay, or is this, I think what it's saying to me is someone is walking away because they don't trust what's happening. Okay, even though in one respect they feel that this event is positive. We do have this Fortuna has come out, the Limoneo. So there is something positive in it, but there's something about it that they don't trust. And as long as they are in this space of not being able to trust, they think they may be perhaps being lied to, or there are some deceptions being perpetrated. They're not going to budge from where they are. So this is what indicates this 5. It's not as though it's really, so to speak, a complete walking away, but let's say it's more of a detachment, so to speak. I want to look at this emperor and what he's trying, because he sits at the base. And we know that the emperor is all about increasing his territories. He's about being rational. He's about being logical. He's about being fair. But he'll still put the smack down on you. Okay, so, well, it kind of reads like responsibility. The person in the past had the responsibility in terms of being a lover. And this person, I would assume that this person felt or did everything that they thought they could do to make it a success. Success achieved after a long time. But that crap went up in flames. Okay, it goes back to the 9, as you can see here, the 2 of Cups, the Page, and the 9. So perhaps there was a third party introduced into this, or some type of influence that perhaps was unknown or unseen. I'm not getting that in the sense that I don't see any cards that say that this was something that occurred. Yes, the 9, wounded, perseverance, determination, taking stock before moving on, really expecting the other shoe to drop. Messaggere, fedeltà, and the dilerante. Now, this could say to me 2 things: that either this is going to be news coming in from someone from their past, okay, and this is going to upset the apple cart, very much so. There's unfinished business here. Now, in one respect, this is someone who can be deliriously happy that they've heard from someone, or perhaps that there's been contact made. But then again, there's kind of a warning falling on this 9 of Wands that perhaps this reestablishing of contact or reestablishing of passions from the past could turn out to be stupid actions and stupid behaviors. Perhaps this is why the person is not accepting what the offer is. It's kind of like on a, well, well. The 3 cards are Superbia, Alegria, Dono Maritata. And I have 3 cups here. So what this tells me is that there are perhaps some familial or emotional bonds that are already set in place. Okay, and another element is being offered to the person, but they perhaps are not in the space to accept it, or again, they don't trust it. In a sense, it can kind of reads like there may be some familial things. In a sense, it's kind of like maybe the family members are happy that the person has returned, or that there could be a possibility of a return, or the possibility of a new, not a new, or that, I can't really give you in words what this is trying to tell me. It's not a new person coming in. In a sense, it is The new element, the new person coming in is someone from the past. Okay, we have the dog here. And in the past, this was successful and it made the family happy. There was something about the family unit. But maybe this person now is trying to return or will be returning. Let's see what's underneath the deck. So maybe this is why, if this is a new relationship or relationship in which you expected, or a partnership in which you expected it to move to the next level. Well, well. I don't know what to make of this. I have the Seven of Swords here. And coming underneath this Seven of Wands, now that's two sevens, false friends, okay? Or people, you know, who are trying to bring about some ill will for you. Well, now if I take the old interpretation of a house move, this could be speaking to someone coming back due to finances, having to come back. This could speak to someone considering taking that person back for financial reasons, so to speak. For one person, it will be like a wish coming true. But this also speaks to some type of deception being perpetrated here. Now, I don't know if you are the one who was hoping that the relationship would go to the next level. You're going to be finding out at some point that the person's going to go back to the person they were with before. Or if you are the person considering going back into a situation from the past, be fairly warned that perhaps all things are not the way they should be. And what I mean by that is not in a sense that the person is going to, the taking back of the person is going to, they have ulterior motives, although they probably do. It is to beware of what it was before that made you guys break up. I'm going to pull cards on that. That's, and I want to ask if this is the return of someone from the past using the Neapolitan cards. Now, the two sevens, let me go ahead and give you the interpretation because we have the two twos. See, this is the, to me, how the eclipse is, things are starting to come up. Third party situations. Okay. Hold on. Two twos. This is harmonious changes and the need to make a choice. That's what the Two of Wands says. Yes. Then I have the two nines. One of you needs to spend time alone. Remember, I was saying that maybe now the person, it's not like as though they walked away, but it's a separation or a detachment. Where's that guy at? Okay. Complete. This card, the literal translation is a complete detachment from the situation or complete separation. Okay. That's really what it says. And then I have the two sevens. It says self-confidence issues may cause instability in the relationship. Now, those are the first sets of interpretation. So let me go to the second set of interpretations here. If you'll bear with me. Yes, as I was saying, the two twos represent an engagement or a commitment. Something has been stopped here. Okay. The two sevens. Wow, this is false friends. I mean, it's now hold on one second. because I'm going to, let me go back here. I want to look at something. Let me give you the interpretation of the 2 nines, because there's something else that's kind of coming out here for me. And I don't know. The 2 nines, remember I said this could be a house move? The 2 nines, a house move or a change of address. So I'm going to stand by this, as this could literally be someone having to move away due to work, but it could also be someone moving back. Okay, coming back. Not necessarily that they were at a huge distance, but it could be someone being welcomed back into the family. Okay. Hang on one second, because I want to take another look at this 7 of Swords here, particularly in the placement of where it's falling. And I want to see if there's something it's trying to tell me, and I'm not able to pull that up right now. So let's see. All right. The 7 of Swords appearing in a spread next to any other 7. Remember, it was underneath this. Is an indication that huge life changes are about to take place in your life. It is a strong indication that you have reached an important point in your life and change is inevitable. Okay. It tells of starting over under new or different circumstances. Remember, I was saying, this could literally be you're having to make that choice and leaving something behind, because it comes with this 9 of Cups and this 6. It says new and favorable conditions abound. Okay. God, this is an odd reading. So let me see if this relates to the return of a past partner. Well, if any ace that comes out will be a yes. I had one card fly out already. Knight of Swords. This is an event, people. Something is about to happen. Timing, I can't tell you. It's a general reading. Ah, 2 Knights. The desire to go through it. They are actually traveling. The Knight of Swords is traveling from west to east. The Knight of Wands is traveling from east to west. This could, to me, indicate 2 people coming together. I will not say that this is strictly an air sign and a fire sign, although they could very well be. But most definitely there are thoughts about this, and there is a desire to do so. With the 5 of Wands, that is an outside influence coming in on this. So it very well could be that there's going to be a return of someone coming back in the midst of a relationship that is already, excuse me, ongoing. That's what I have for you. I hope the messages help. And until next time, namaste.